Like, share, and subscribe. Well, welcome to Grandpa Sees the Blinking. Wow, what a day in Tesla. We had a high during the regular market of 191.48, a low of 183.67, and it closed at 190.93. And currently we are at 191.75 and climbing. Go unlock the door. Um, I got 4 little ones here and another 6 coming or 7, so we'll have 11 here shortly. They're all here. And Grandpa's going to try to do a live stream. So, here's where we're at. We've got I called this out on Friday. We have a buy signal. I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of things here. Indexes, charging stations, FSD, Optimus, the Mega Pack. But we're going to start here with our candles. On Friday, I called out that we had a buy signal in hourly, and we were just about getting one. Well, we got one after hours in the 4 hour. And so far, Grandpa's on schedule with his candles. So here's your hourly. She's looking terrifically strong. And let's look at the 4 hour. We got our 2 green candles here. This is an absolute buy signal. Usually good for 10 to 30 bucks. And currently in the blinking, they're shorting at 218.25 after hours, and they shorted throughout the day at that number also. They shorted there at pre-market also. And I just think that it might be a possible place where we might see that 220 range and then a dip. I just don't know for sure. On the bottom side, they're buying right now at 150. If you get a orange candle and the red candle in the smaller time frames, it's because they stop blinking the shorty one up on top and they start blinking to 150 after hours. That's how they run the bus. But this morning, pretty exciting. They until about 9 o'clock in the morning from 4 a.m. they were buying down at 102, and if I can get to a chart that's got it, I'll show you. Let's look at the daily first here. I don't know if that will show it. Nope, it doesn't show it. But and we still have a sell signal in this daily. But we got some good wick on the bottom, but she's not turning around on this daily yet. We'll look at the weekly. The weekly, absolute, still a sell signal. And the monthly, at least the monthly will show us where they're down there buying. So you have the monthly, and it's it's a sell signal yet, but look at the wick on this thing. You got 2 big wicks on this, and up you go. 2 big wicks, you get a green candle. But this is a big wick. I like to see another one alongside it. Grandpa thinks we're going to go down and test the 284 to, or not 280, 184 to 180 area again before we really take off strong, way up. But that remains to be seen yet. But that's what Grandpa's thinking, that we're going to dip back towards the end of this week and try to get back down there maybe the next week and test this 180 area. Again, 180.06 was the low. Grandpa and Grandma had buys at 180 and they never failed. I did not like that one little iota. That's calling it too close there, Grandpa. But anyway, we got plenty of shares, and I'll talk a little bit about that as it goes along. So yeah, she's looking absolutely terrific. Let's see. Indexes. The indexes, S&P and NASDAQ and the Dow, of course, which doesn't really affect Tesla, are up substantially. But Tesla is way outperforming today. We're almost double up the indexes. So Tesla outperformed today, and that's always fun. That's the way Tesla operates. I'm going to put this back on the hourly chart, if I can find it. So there we got the hourly chart, and she's looking pretty. Okay, so as far as substance, we have substance at 284. That's the absolute for your future, and on the bottom side, we're borderline on getting substance in the 10107 area. Are we going to get it? Grandpa don't know for sure. But if they start blinking that thing again during regular hours or even after hours where they do it quickly, we're on the verge. We're on the verge of Grandpa calling out substance at 101 for your future. And when Grandpa calls substance, it goes there. That's just the way it is. So you will see 284. And I'm going to talk a little bit here about where Grandma's selling. Where's Grandma buying? Where's Grandma selling? Because Grandma knows stuff. I'll tell you what. There's nobody that I know that makes more money and makes better trades than Grandma. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what Tesla's got going on. They got their charging stations that they're putting in all over America and the world, and they're adding as fast as they can, and they have the best setup for doing it. Ford was the first one to come on board and adapt Tesla's charging stations for their vehicles. GM was next, Chrysler, they all did. Mazda was holdout, and just the other day they came on board. And so pretty much everybody has adapted Tesla's charging stations, and that makes money for Tesla, okay? We're going to have the whole world charging on Tesla charging stations, and Tesla's putting them up as fast as they possibly can, all over the world. You're going to have them in your grocery store. You're going to have them in your apartment building, and just give it a few years. Here, they're gaining. They're putting them where they're most needed for now, and believe me, give Elon a little credit. He's got this. Now you got the energy business, and that's Megapack and the Powerwall. But that Megapack, I believe they sell for $1.5 million a piece. Some of these companies buy hundreds of them at a crack, up to 500. They get paid when they complete the job, so it can be quite a deal. And a lot of places buy 10, 20, 30, 50, and like I say, up to 500 or more of them at a time, and they're sold way in advance. And they have 20 years of maintenance that are done by Tesla. So Tesla gets residual income over and above the actual sale for 20 years on each one that they sell. So it's just huge, and the energy side is growing much faster than the car side of the business. Um, it it I see it being far more income per Tesla in years to come as it keeps continually gaining than the whole car business. I think the energy part of it is going to surpass the car part from what I'm seeing. And that's hard to say when you have the next gen car coming here. And looks like the end of 25 ish. They should have that line going in Austin, Texas, is where they're going to do it, and it's going to be revolutionary. Uh, there's going to be upgrades in the technology in this car, and that's why they're going to upgrade the Y and the 3 and all the rest of their cars. They're going to upgrade them and to the next gen's brain power, AI. It's AI capable. This 12 that they just put into the Y and stuff, the new version, that's AI capable. Elon Tesla's got little robots running all over the world and gathering information, and they're self-learning. He's got his cars. There's these cars are self-learning. They get smarter and smarter as they go, and better. So, so you got next gen coming, but we're looking 2-3 years, if before they actually get all wrapped up with Mexico and Germany or wherever they're going to all make them. It could be, 5 years from now. Then you have the semi. They're building the plant up in Nevada for the semi. I see that semi as being huge for Tesla's future. But there again, you're looking, start really pounding them out the door in a couple of years, and it'll be just a constant growth with that semi. Cybertruck, 250,000 a year is the plan, and maybe they get her up to around 1 million. It's probably going to top that out if they even go that high. They might just keep it as a brand deal and do the 250,000 a year, and they got to make a van yet for us. There's a lot they got to do, but yeah, they got to upgrade the Y and the 3 over the course of this next year here to the specs of the next gen. As far as brain, I call it brain power because that's what Grandpa calls it. But okay, then you got FSD, full self-driving, and the importance of full self-driving. Well, they're getting so close, and they're so far ahead of anybody else by years and years and years in full self-driving, especially with this 12 version they just put out, and this next gen is going to be far above the 12 as far as brain power, AI, and so full self-driving for the robo-taxi, but licensing for Ford, GM, just like they did with the charging stations. They haven't signed them up yet, but they're in talks with them. They're talking to these companies, and how did Elon put it? If I was one of these other auto places, I'd be coming to Tesla and asking them if they can license full self-driving. He's inviting them. They are talking. It's the smartest thing they can do, and they're going to do it. Right now, the rest of them lose so much money every time they make an electric car, unlike Tesla, that they're probably a little down in the mouth, and it's hard to swallow that pill where pretty soon they might as well just buy cars from Tesla. It'd be less expensive and resell them. Could that day come? You just don't know. So, an FSD alone with the robotaxi and the licensing and being able to have semis going down the road without a driver and taxi cabs and send your car to go get your groceries for you, your AI robot car. And Does it happen in 3 years or 2 years or 5 years? Grandpa don't know for sure, but that's going to more than 10x Tesla alone. And then you have Optimus. Optimus, almost as smart as Grandma. And Optimus, we're watching Leo the truck here with the little ones. Then you have Optimus, the robot coming, and they say they're gonna have some of them going out the door in 25, probably towards the end of 25. And that when that robot's standing in your kitchen or in your living room, you missed the ride up. I can tell you right now, you missed most of the ride up because Elon says that Optimus is going to far exceed, and be so revolutionary. And they're putting the same AI system in this robot that's in these cars, this next gen car, is what they're doing. So it's going to be a self-learning robot. Each time it vacuums your floor, it'll do a better job, kind of like Grandma. And when it shovels your snow, it'll do a better job. And how many are they going to make in pound out in 25? I don't know. Are they going to do? The one guy said they're going to do millions. Okay, was he referring just to 25? I really don't think so. I think he was maybe talking 26, in the year 26. If they do 1 million of these things out the door, it exceeds everything coming in from Tesla already. They say they're going to be billions of these robots sold in the world. In the billions of the actual robots, not just the money part. Optimus. I'm optimistic about Optimus. So we have a buying opportunity, in Grandpa's opinion, here through the course of 24. Hopefully we have a buying opportunity. At the rate this thing's going up, I'm beginning to wonder. Oh boy, it's going so high. 284. Hey, we got to go up and get 284. Grandpa called substance there almost 5 months ago. So it's coming your way quick. I think February 11th, we've got 5 months. Yeah, February 11th, it'll be 5 months that we've had substance up there waiting. I'm thinking in the next couple months here, we're gonna see our number up there, if not sooner. Grandpa just doesn't know for sure. Okay, let's talk about Grandma and what's Grandma doing. Well, Grandma bought a ton of shares down in the 180 area, and her first place now has changed to where she's selling. She's gonna sell. She's got a few sell orders in the 237.77 area. Her next place she's got where she's selling some is 248.97. She's selling a few shares there. And then, of course, she's hanging on and selling at 268.77, and then also up in the 280 range where we have our substance up on top. And then she's keeping most of her shares for. But she don't want to sell at 10,000. No, I don't know what I'm going to do with her because she don't want to sell at 10,000. No, now, she heard me talk about 50,000 a share, and she heard me talk about 50,000 a share, and so I got a problem with Grandma now, and I don't know what's going to happen. But why is she selling some of her shares at 237.77? Well, number one, Grandma likes to take a little profit. She wants to take some profit and then hope for a dip. Each one of these spots that Grandma's selling at, she hopes for a dip. And if you look at what Grandma does, she usually gets her dip. She's got everyone so far. So, Grandma and substance. I think my substance is more accurate than Grandma so far. I've hit every single place of substance I've called. If Grandpa tells you we have substance there, pay attention. Okay, so I think Grandpa said enough here. I got all these little ones here, and we're going to have fun. Hannah's going home tomorrow with the 6 little ones, and Natalie. Remember Natalie for February 8th. Yeah, okay, keep her in prayer. Okay, all good things are from the Lord. Lord willing, we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.